All right, folks, welcome back to Warzone Supersized. We've done challenges, we've done main courses, but today we're gonna take some side pieces for a spin. No, not those side pieces. Now, every good meal needs a strong supporting act. You got the Big Mac, boom, Junior Chicken. Quarter Pounder, boom, Junior Chicken. It just fills in the gaps and smooths out the experience. An absolute glue guy in the fast food world. And if we're talking glue guys, there's only one loadout that fits. The C9, otherwise known as the MP5. The most reliable SMG of all time. Every COD, every meta, it's always there holding things down. Best paired with a heavy hitter, usually like the XM4, or these days the Cypher. But honestly, it just works. Now, some days I'll go rogue and just hammer 3 Junior Chickens and call that a meal. And some days I'll slap a C9 on a sniper class even though it has no business being there. Doesn't matter, they both get the job done. Little pro tip here, if you're feeling spicy, throw some habanero or some sweet Thai sauce on that Junior Chicken. Life-changing. But today we're keeping it classic. So grab a snack, buckle up, and let's take these bad boys for a test drive. Okay, folks, the Junior Chicken. Take a peek at this thing here. It's a nice looking little baby sandwich here. Looks like my puppy wants a little Junior Chicken too. Now I'm excited for this one here, folks. Junior Chicken is an absolute staple every time I go to McDonald's. I don't think I'm actually physically capable of going to McDonald's without ordering a Junior Chicken. 9 times out of 10, I'm getting that instead of fries. It does really blow me away though that down in the States there, they call it a Mcchicken. Or up here we have our Mcchicken. And it's about 1.5 times the size of a Junior Chicken or your Mcchicken. But it also comes with a sesame bun. Not as good though. Doesn't have that peppery little kick to it. Greasy little kill there, but we're going to take it. How about that, folks? Too easy out here, really. But the Junior Chicken is a perfect side piece. It just kind of fills in the cracks. Not too heavy, just a light little snack. And no one's really doing a small chicken sandwich quite like McDonald's. Burger King's Junior Chicken, not great. A&W's isn't bad, but nothing beats a Junior Chicken. All right, here's the C9. Let's try the sandwich right now. It's perfect. Just a tiny little crispy chicken sandwich. Mayo, lettuce, keep it simple. Excellent. Excellent. Now we can't only use the C9 here because, you know, it's not really going to do at range. But it does hit just like the old days still. It almost reminds me a little of the Cold War C9, which is understandable, as you know, as it's a Treyarch gun. But it takes me back to Verdansk a little bit. It really does. But there is something about Treyarch guns, just don't really do it for me. They seem a little too cartoony, whereas Infinity Ward, they seem a little more realistic, which I don't know. They leaned a little too heavy into on Modern Warfare 2. They leaned a little too heavy into it on Modern Warfare 2, and it really came back to bite them in the ass. But I just like the feel of Infinity Ward guns quite a bit better. Sledgehammer too. Sledgehammer knows what they're doing. Treyarch just seems to go a little too cartoony. Let's take one more bite before we get in this fight. It's a risky play here, but we have to. That is so good. It's perfect. Definitely way better than the sesame seed bun. That's for sure. Just that little bit of peppery kick to it. Perfect. And C9, I am glad it's the best gun in Warzone right now, as far as SMGs go. Because it does kind of feel like, you know, we're getting ready for Verdansk to come back. Delayed, by the way. Not ideal. But we're getting ready for it to come back. And to have a gun that's like the MP5, essentially, to be in the meta mix, it feels like home. And one day when we're dropping hospital and prison and all that fancy stuff, and we have an MP5 or a C9 in our hands, it's going to be a little hit of nostalgia for the fine folks that play Call of Duty. The C9 is pretty decent, though. It's for sure my favorite SMG that I've used out of the Black Ops 6 guns. And maybe in the last 3 years on Warzone as a whole. Sounds like there might be a tango up here. We're going to get mixy with it. This guy's got to be around here somewhere. Where's the little rat? Oh. Whoa! Who was that? Would have been better if I hit some shots there, but that guy just popped my head right off. Clean off. All right, we still got a gulag here. Not a bad game so far. No way I lose that. I don't know how many hit markers I got once he was already broken, but it is what it is. All right, it's time for a review. We're gonna start with the Junior Chicken, a staple in my fast food rotation. Like I said, cannot go to McDonald's without ordering one, maybe even two, but it's just perfect. Just a little bit of crispiness, a little bit of spice, not really spice, just peppery, I would say, and just a nice little treat. Mayo, lettuce, it's just classic, timeless, in fact. So we're gonna give the Junior Chicken an 8.9. It's just perfect. It's a perfect side piece, okay? As for the C9, another timeless classic, really is. We're really leaning into these timeless classics here to start because you know what? Why not? It's the best part about Call of Duty is the nostalgia at this point. The C9 or the MP5, right now it's got no recoil. It hits at a decent range, probably at like 20 meters, I would say. It's pretty effective. Clean iron sights, fun to use, good movement on it. And right now it's the best SMG in the game. So we're gonna give the C9 a 9.1 because it is just so much fun to use. I love it. It feels like home. And we're going to be going back to Verdansk soon, so I cannot wait. Let's dive into the loadout. So if you're using the C9, chances are it's going to be a 5 attachment gun, unless you're crazy and you're buying a loadout and then getting another loadout. But I like just to get both guns at once. There's no really point to having those extra 3 attachments, so here's what attachments I'm using. Got the compensator. It's going to help you get that little bit of recoil control. This thing just shoots laser beams. Very easy to use. Reinforced barrel, you're going to get a little range and a little extra damage boost to it. It's going to just help you give that little bit of extra range to win those fights out there, you know? Vertical grip, just to help this thing just not move. Extended mag too, because why not? This really gives it that Cold War look, I think. And the balanced stock just to help with all sorts of movements. Strafe, aim, walking, slide canceling, all that crazy movement. So right now, this is the best SMG in the game. You gotta be using it, okay? So just a little quick, fun little video here, diving into side pieces now. We've done challenges, we've done main loadouts. But now we're gonna just mix things up a little bit more here, all right? Really appreciate you guys watching. Who knows what kind of mess we're going to get ourselves into next. Until next time, take care, comb your hair, and I love you guys.